Think an idea. Focus, think results.
My name is Hugh Benjamin. I'm from a company called I Think an Idea. We are a digital marketing agency, kind of like a boutique agency that does SEO, does reputation management, does video marketing. And we take a lot of pride in paying attention to the details. I was actually in the U.S. Marines, and that was one of the through lines in the Marines was pay attention to details. And I think when you look at being great and being average, and if there's a choice where you could be great in your industry, whether you're in the plumbing business, or you have products that you saw online, or an e-commerce site, or you guys have a school, or you guys are doing some kind of service industry, I think it's the little details that really give you the extra edge. And so many people take shortcuts in this day and age that if you're willing to put in the time and maximize the work that you're doing, which means get the most out of it, then you guys will do really well on the internet. And so I'm going to share some of the details that a lot of people ignore that can really give you an extra edge. And I've built companies from zero to hero. When there was nothing there, we built online strategies, and we incorporated a lot of the stuff that I'm actually sharing on the SEMRUSH webinars and a lot of the stuff that we do with our clients. So, our company, we do video marketing, we do reputation management, search engine optimization. And we take a lot of pride in what we do because we're so great at putting a creative twist into everything that we do on the internet. We've attracted some very high clientele in the past, and our creative team has worked with people such as NSYNC, Justin Timberlake, Will Smith, Stephen King, just to name a few. And it's not because we're lucky, but it's when you do something really great and you take that extra effort to really focus on doing something incredible, then word travels quickly. And that can happen with your business online as well. You can take any kind of business that you have and create more opportunity. As long as you maximize the opportunity that you have, you get great service and you have an edge over your competition. And it's pretty simple, but it's also simple not to do some of these things. So today what we're going to do is we're going to review the first videos that travel. Last week we'll review some of the tail end topics in case you missed that. We're going to talk about optimizing videos on YouTube for SEO and how to increase YouTube subscribers and followers, because having a great video is awesome, but then getting it ranked and getting it the right traffic is really what we're all striving for. So just to review, last week's webinar, we talked about prior to uploading, optimizing your videos with specific tags with keyword research. We talked about the keyword AdWords tool with Google. Every video that our company's ever created, before we created the titles and the subject matter, we actually did keyword research on Google AdWords tool to see where the searches were and to have a target. So you want to have a target. You want to think about what you're trying to attract to your videos and what kind of business. You want to use the URL of the video in the tags. You want to use the title of the video in the tags. You want to use the keywords in the tags. Don't overstuff the keywords, but optimize it so people can find you. We talked about selecting a thumbnail. So making sure that not only is your video great, but the thumbnail that comes up on YouTube is great. So you'll have a couple different options. You want to understand that visuals attract people's attention just as well. Create call to actions on the video. This could be a click here. It could be your hyperlink where you ask somebody to subscribe to your channel, to visit your social channels. We recommend using a watermark on the video, which would be your company logo or an intro logo and an exit logo. And some people want to put their website on there. So you can do that. It's always good to brand your videos just in case somebody takes your video because it's so great and they decide they want to share it. You want to make sure you get credit for that. When you upload the transcript file, this is the text and the content that you've shared without the video for closed caption. This gives you some extra juice when it comes to SEO points. So those are some of the things that we talked about last week. Closed caption allows you to have more content in there. post-promotion of videos. And we're going to talk a lot today about how to increase those subscribers and why are subscribers and followers important in getting a video ranked when it comes to YouTube or any of the other channels. So, and then we're going to talk a little bit about broadcasting the video to your social channels, your blogs, your website. So let's get into today's information. So how do you increase subscribers and ranking? So, you know, it's great to have a video up, and now that you have it optimized and you've got it optimized with tags and keywords and great content, one of the keys is to increase the subscribers. And as you increase the subscribers and you increase the views and you increase the ratings, it's actually going to help YouTube's algorithm look at those 3 different signals that they help in ranking videos within YouTube search results. So you already got your text in the titles, you've got, you know, your keywords in the descriptions. Now we've got to focus on the number of views, and we've got to focus on the ratings, and we've got to focus on promoting your video and increasing subscribers. So how do we do that? Let's talk a little bit about that. I'd like to share a quote from Steve Jobs, and this sums up why results are important, but here's what he says: design is not just what it looks like and feels like, but design is how it works. And the reason why I think this is such a critical quote is there's a lot of great websites out there, and there's a lot of great content, but the main question is, how does it work? You know, is it getting you results? Is it getting you a ROI, a return on investment? And so half of the battle is creating something that's nice. The other 50% is having that work and get you results. So let's talk about how we do that. So we want to increase subscribers. And so the first thing you want to do when you increase those subscribers is you want to give them quality and value. So there's no point in uploading a video just for the sake of uploading a video. I mean, there's a lot of companies out there where they're like, hey, yeah, we got the video up. We put it up on the YouTube channel. But it's got to be a quality video, and the content should be valuable to the viewers, to the people that are checking out your website. How do you put value and quality into a video? Well, you give some beneficial tips for somebody, whether they do business with you or not. Give something valuable for them to learn. You have to educate people. You have to empower people. You have to entertain people. And so, you know, that famous film that I love, that Pay It Forward film, you know, reminds me of a soul philosophy when it comes to social and video subscribers and followers, and that's give it forward. So always be giving some kind of value. And so that's important. You know, if you talk about plumbing, talk about maybe some of the tips when hiring a plumber. What should somebody look for? You know, how do they go about selecting the right plumber? If you offer a service like steam cleaning or carpet cleaning, you know, what sets you apart from the rest? What should you look for when you get your carpet cleaned? How do you get the most optimum cleaning on your carpet? You know, give people beneficial information and take the time to really educate them and make them feel the trust and the value of your company. So the videos, they should be high quality and frequent. If you can consistently be putting up videos and sharing new content on your channel, that helps, because as people look at those videos and follow you, they're going to stay tuned in. It's just like a TV station. So what do I mean when I talk about high quality? So, you know, I'll give you an example. So I talked to somebody that called our company yesterday, and they told me they want to do some video promotion for their company, and if they could do that, that they would have an edge over their competition. So what I did was I went to their YouTube channel, and I looked at their videos, and they were all foggy and smoky, and I was like, wow, you know, it's kind of distracting. Think about this. Let's just say you guys went to go see 007, you know, Spectre, and you're there to watch the movie, and you're sitting in the seats with, you know, everybody, and you guys start watching the movie, and the sound goes out on the movie, and you can't hear any of the sound. and then the picture goes foggy and you can't see the picture. Well, you're not paying attention to the story at this point. You're thinking about the fact that you can't hear it, you can't see it, and it starts to distract your focus from actually enjoying the movie and getting the full experience. So when you guys are creating these videos, make sure they're high quality. Make sure that, when you load them up, that they have the right resolution so that when people watch it, it flows, it doesn't drag. The other thing that you can do, because I know a lot of people go, well, I don't have a big budget to produce a video. Like, I don't have $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 to produce a high quality video. Well, in this day and age, there's so much technology out there where you can get high definition video. And one of the things that can prevent this is just looking at the video before you actually upload it to make sure that it's good quality. I mean, just the fact of checking something and looking at it before you publish it is a little thing, but that little thing can help you waste a lot of time, because if you publish it and you load in all that stuff, the descriptions, the keywords, now you're going to have to delete the video, you're going to have to do it all over again. And so you might as well check your video before you upload it. Now, the other thing you can do for producing videos, you don't have to have like a whole camera crew and lights and spend $20,000, $30,000. There's some great equipment out there, very inexpensive, that you can get, and you can shoot a high quality video. The other thing that you can do that I talked about on the last webinar is to do like a white sketch video, or what we call kind of like a slide video with high quality audio, which most computers these days have incredible microphones, or you could go out there and get a microphone anywhere between $50 to $150, like a high quality microphone, and you could actually use that when you guys are doing the slideshow video. There are some companies out there, and we do them for people as well, where there's software where you can actually do a white sketch video, or if you've ever seen like the whiteboard videos, those are very clear. What's great about those is, a lot of people, when they watch them, there's no judgments, because a lot of times, depending on who's talking on the video, if you have a live person, whether it's a male or a female, some people can have mixed messages about listening to a female or a male. And so by using a cartoon, you neutralize that whole thing, you make it fun, it's educational, and you have the ability to get your message across in a fun, clean, and precise way to share some value on your company. So make sure that it looks good, check it, always check your work, and then make sure that your video is optimized like we talked on the last webinar, a great, description. I mean, you can put a lot of words in the description of your video. Make sure you have the URL, the hyperlink. Make sure that you have some keywords in your title. Don't make the titles really long, make them to the point, and create some titles that are engaging. Do a little bit of research and see what's out there and see what people are searching for. Again, use your keyword tool, whether you use it on, SEMRUSH has a great keyword tool, or a Google AdWords keyword tool. Number 4, subscribe to other channels. And so many people miss this, and I want to talk about this a little bit. So, we work with people with social media when it comes to Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and all these great channels out there. And one of the things that a lot of people miss when it comes to subscribing to other channels, a lot of people don't understand that when you connect with other people connect with you. And one time we were working with a client, and they had, on Twitter, they had something like 10,000 followers, but they weren't following any of the people that were following them. And so you got to give that social love back to the people that are actually following you. And that works in reverse as well. So if you go and you like somebody else's YouTube channel and you start subscribing and following other people's channel, they will follow your channel back. So the best way to get subscribers is to actually subscribe to other channels and to start interacting with other people on the web. I know a lot of people, they might not feel like it's a good investment of their time, but we're talking about a couple minutes a day of just going and connecting with other people. And you know, I had a gentleman that I used to work with before in internet marketing. One of the things that he would do on Facebook, and I know this is getting a little bit off video marketing, but it goes back to the fact of subscribing and liking and giving it forward. What he would do is he would actually wish everybody happy birthday, and he would put like a video on their wall when it was their birthday. And one of his biggest routines that he had every morning when he got up, is he would actually wish like 10 or 20 people happy birthday. And just by him doing that, he built like a lot of great relationships when it came to social media. So you want to give it forward. You want to subscribe to other channels so that they'll subscribe to yours. Number 5 is you want to start a playlist. So playlists enable you to divide your videos into different categories. Those categories could be focused on specific keywords or services that your company has to offer. It makes the YouTube channel much easier for people to find stuff, especially if you're trying to build a library of content. The other thing too is by having these playlists, it helps you rank, because if, let's say you're going after vacuums for sale, and you have vacuum models for sale as one of your playlists, or how a vacuum works, then what's going to happen is now as you create those playlists, it's almost like a website where you silo different keywords, and you have header tags, and you have the title tags, and you have the content. A playlist can act just like that. So it's better than just uploading a video one after the other with no particular category, which makes it difficult for people to actually search. And again, your goal is to increase engagement. So create specific topics, and make sure that you guys are thinking about this as you set up your channel. Come up with some categories and some benefits for some of the playlists and the channels that you have. So, you know, that's something that you can definitely do, and a lot of people miss the playlist, and this is in the settings of the YouTube channel. So start a playlist. So the other thing is to offer some kind of incentive to make the users want to subscribe. You know, make it publicly known that you're basically trying to grow your followers to maybe a certain goal or a certain number. And a lot of times people will participate in that. You know, if you tell them, hey, we're trying to get our subscribers to 10,000, and right now we're at 5,000, and we're offering a special gift basket. All you have to do is subscribe, and we're going to be giving away this gift basket. So a lot of times people will tie in some kind of competition and offer incentives. So funny, this past week I was at the dentist, and I went to my dentist, and they had this huge gift basket, and they were trying to get more followers on Instagram, and they said, well, if you take a picture of the gift basket and you share it, then you'll be in a drawing, and we're going to select. They're actually giving away a gift every single month for increasing their Instagram following, which I thought was great. I was like, wow, what a great idea. So, you know, we are in the holiday time. Trying to incorporate some kind of giveaway or a gift, or maybe there's a lucky subscriber. Whatever you decide, make sure that you promote this contest on some of your other social media channels for the additional, you know, viewership and benefit, so that you can have more followers and you can increase your visitors and your subscribers with those incentives. So that's something that's really important as well. The other thing is you want to reply to any of the comments and interact with people. This is really important, because as you start engaging with these other people, again, as you participate with this network of people on your YouTube channel that are making comments on your videos, they're going to reply. That's going to create more content, and you're going to have a loyal viewer base. So it might seem like a really, you know, busy work type task that you don't have time to do, but you're not going to regret it. So it's just really important to make sure that you're communicating with your existing subscribers. So that's really important as well. The other thing that a lot of people fail to do is to actually include like their widget on either their blog or their website for YouTube. And so if you want to build up subscribers and you want more people to visit that area, then it's a good idea to make sure that you incorporate this not only in your website and your blog, but in the signature of your, like when your business emails go out, like at the bottom of my emails of my company, we have all of our social channels. You know, we have a lot of different promotional things that we're working on as a company, so that when someone gets that email, it's easy for them to go down and click on the YouTube, and then it takes them to your YouTube channel. Incorporating it within your communication of your business is a great way to get more people to view there, and then right next to the YouTube, you could say subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow our YouTube channel. So make sure that you include this widget and this link on as many places as you can so that you can promote it. Number 8, and this is really simple, and a lot of people just don't do it, and that's just ask. Ask for subscribers. So all you got to do is ask people to subscribe. It's a simple and straightforward way of getting people to basically go to your videos, to subscribe to your videos. And it's so simple, but a lot of people just don't even ask. Ask them to like the video and become a subscriber. You know, tell them about it. Tell them why it's important. You know, add some beneficial messages. Now, number 9 is you want to also check what your competition is doing. And here I have a screenshot of YouTube versus Facebook, and here's some different brands. So this is an example of what the competition is doing. So, you know, what you want to do is you want to look at the competitors that you're competing with and see what they're doing on their YouTube channel. See how many subscribers they have. See how many videos they have. And I talked about this on the first webinar, which is paying attention to the people that you're contending with. And so the aim is to learn from your competitors the good stuff and the bad stuff. So, you know, are they getting positive or negative comments on their videos? Find their mistakes and do it the right way. So, for example, if you see that your competitor has a video up, but somebody commented and said, well, I liked your video on how to clean a carpet. However, I wish you would have talked about why it's important to vacuum before you clean the carpet. I wish you would have talked about how long it takes to dry. So then you can find those comments on their videos and incorporate that when you make your video, so that you're actually, you know, doing what some of the people are suggesting and possibly trying to follow those people as well. So observe the different times that perhaps they post a video. What are some of the days where they get the maximum views? You know, how often are they posting their videos? And maybe you need to increase your postings in order to actually get more followers than them. And, you know, a lot of people that follow the channels, they'll stay engaged if you're posting a lot more consistently and frequently. So keep that in mind, but you always want to look at your competition. That's one of the things like we use SEMRUSH for when it comes to doing competitive research. I mean, one of the first 5 questions that I ask a client when I talk to them on the phone is, who are your competitors? And that's really important, because it really doesn't matter what I want to suggest for a company. What I want to know from that company is, who do they want to be when they grow up? You know, when they hit their goals, which competitor do they have their eyes on? And then using the competition to create a strategy, because if their goal is to outproduce their competition, then you got to look at what their competition is currently doing so that you can do better. So keep that in mind. Number 10, transitions. You want to promote the next video, and you want to have a transition going into that next video. So if let's say you're creating 5 different videos, one is like who your company is, the second one is the benefits of your company, consider having transitions in video, or having even in the content where it says for part 2 of this 5-part video series, please click on this link, then people know where to go next. So again, you're allowing people, tour guiding them, making it easy for them to follow. So think of a transition that you can incorporate in your video if you're going to create like a series of videos, so that you have some kind of congruent, unified feel to your content, and it looks professional, and the viewer is like, oh, this makes sense. They have like video 1, video 2, video 3, video 4, and it can impact the success of your YouTube channel. Develop a trailer video for your channel. So as you're loading up these videos, you can actually develop a trailer video for your channel. You can see this on a lot of different TV shows, where on the trailer, right at the beginning and the end of the trailer, it talks about subscribing to the YouTube channel or following the YouTube channel, where they actually point up. So this is something that you can do. Again, you can do it with a regular video, with a light sketch video. You can do a mini sizzle commercial on your business, maybe, I don't know, 15 to 30 seconds, tell them why it's important to subscribe to the channel, what are the benefits, and you could add that trailer onto your channel. So I'm going to go over you know, some other tips right now. So again, when you guys are you know, when you're optimizing your YouTube videos, it's important to get, you know, these views and these ratings. And it's also important when you guys are in your settings to actually optimize for optimum sharing. So when you guys are in your YouTube channel, not only make sure that the search terms are in the tags, but make sure that when you publish your video, that you don't forget to set them from private to public. Because a lot of times what people will do is they'll load them up and they'll make them private and then they'll watch them. Make sure that you turn on the video to the public and set it to public viewing. The other thing too is you want to enable your videos for comments. And it's really up to you whether or not you want to enable them. Just remember that if you disable this, then the users may go somewhere else and talk about your video and your brand and your message. So it'd be good to enable the comments so that you get that interaction on the videos, but just make sure that you monitor, you know, you monitor those comments. Video responses, you know, this is going to help boost your reviews because, you know, they're linked to your video. You want to get good ratings, and basically these have a direct impact on your rankings. So you basically should set this to yes, where people can rate the video, because if your videos are rated really well and you have engagement, you have a lot of viewers, you have a lot of followers or subscribers, it's again going to help you with your SEO. Again, there's features within the YouTube channel where you can embed the videos into your blog and your social media shares to boost your views and to help the message go to the new audiences outside of YouTube. So it's a good time to enable this and make sure that your YouTube channel is connected.
Hey, Hugh?
That's really important as well. Yes?
If I may interject for a moment, my panel was covering it up, but a couple of the audience members just pointed out your battery is running low on your laptop there. Can you plug it in real quick?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no problem.
There we go. Thank you.
Cool. So when you guys are trying to get views, you know, just make sure that, you know, you're promoting your video and you can embed it into your blogs and your website. You know, there's different like coding options for YouTube. So like, you know, I know we had some clients, they wanted the video to play on autopilot. We don't usually recommend that to people, but if you want somebody to actually see this video when it comes to YouTube, then, you know, a lot of our clients will take the YouTube videos they create and put them on their pages with the content, with the keywords on their website, because if you have videos on your web pages, it's going to help with the click-through rate. People are going to be more engaged when it comes to looking at the content, and you're incorporating people now going to your channel, and you can do like a little, it's kind of like a little scroll where it'll show the different videos on your channel to promote more of your video content. So make sure you post your videos to your Facebook channel. You know, you can get a great amount of engagement from Facebook, and there's been a lot of sharing on Facebook. In fact, most people on Facebook, there's some great stats out there about how people share a lot of stuff on Facebook compared to when it comes to some of the other social channels. So promote your videos on Facebook. The other thing you want to do is put up your videos on a lot of the social bookmarking sites. You know, there's some great bookmarking sites out there that will help you get more traffic and more viewers. Distribute the video links like in your press releases, right? And your social media posts. Like use them and integrate those videos with everything that you do within your business.